Hi, I'm Lylian and I'm a dating and relationship coach. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure that you do below. I am super excited for this video today. So, what to text them to trigger his desire to chase after you? Okay, so this is all about like what to say to him and to inspire him to pursue you for a real relationship. So maybe you've been pursuing him a little bit and maybe you've been stepping in your masculine energy and you are now seeing that maybe he's pulling a little bit away and you're wondering like what's going on here. So this is actually one of the most common questions I get from my clients when they go on either like a really good date or a few really good dates with a man, and then they don't hear from a guy. And they're left wondering, what's happening, what went wrong, um, why is he not texting me? Did I say something or did I do something wrong? And so this is very common. And the first thing I want to share with you is this. And I want you to see this as, don't blame yourself. Don't beat yourself up for this. Don't do that, because the reason why I say this is because when a man really wants you, when a man really wants to be with you, he's gonna move mountains to be with you, right? So you did nothing wrong. You said nothing wrong. It's not your fault at all if he hasn't messaged you. It could be that he's just busy and it's been a few busy days and he just hasn't had the time to, connect with you. But um, these text messages that I'm going to be sharing with you are going to be so, he gets inspired to actually come after you now, because the messages are actually very, very juicy and it's going to make him feel like a man. So you can actually download these 9 text messages that I am sharing with you here. So you can download it below. The link is in the notes below. So I'm just going to share 3 with you here in this video, but if you want the 9 text messages that I have for you, don't forget to download it, your copy there. So the first one is, if maybe you went on a really good date, or maybe it has been a few good dates, and you haven't heard anything. It's been crickets for maybe a day or two, and you're like, what happened here, right? So this is a very good text that you can send them, and it's very soft, it's very warm, and you say, you know what made me smile the other day? Dot 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 question mark. Okay, and that triggers his masculine energy. It will make him feel like, ooh, I made her happy. Men want to make you happy. This is key. This is just such a big thing. Okay, so men actually want to make you happy. So him hearing that something made you smile, it's gonna trigger that. He's gonna get curious as to, ooh, what made her smile? What made her happy? Did I make her happy? Like, what happened, right? So he's gonna get curious and he's gonna want to respond in some way. He's gonna ask you, what is it? What was it, right? So there's a little bit of mystery as well that you're creating with him with this text message. Okay. So the second text message is, maybe you went on a date, just one date with him. This would be like a perfect if you just went on just one date, and you say, I've been feeling curious about you, or I feel curious about you, right? And you just leave it as dot 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 after that. So this just says to him, oh, this woman is interested in me. She's curious about me. She wants to know something about me. He may even ask you, oh, what are you curious about, right? So this triggers this whole, like, there's a bit of like sensual tension as well with this. So this is perfect. So the third one that I wanted to share with you, that this one is even before you even had this date. Maybe you've been talking to him for like about a week or so. You haven't had a date with him. You're wondering, like, is this going to become something? Is he gonna ask me? When is he gonna ask me on a date, right? Send him this. It would feel so good to hear your voice. Okay, this triggers his, like, ooh, she wants to hear my voice. Okay, I'm gonna take a step here and I'm gonna step up for her and I'm gonna give her a call. And I know a lot of us, like, we're so used to like text messages, and maybe this is what you've been doing so far, and you're like, I really want to talk to this guy on the phone. Like, I want to know how he is on the phone. This is perfect. So send him this message. um Overall, though, what I want you to understand is with these text messages is that if you send him these text messages and he doesn't respond, then this is just not the guy for you, okay? He's not as interested maybe as you are, and it's best for you to just let that go because when, like I said, when a man really wants to be with you, he is going to move mountains for you. So his behavior is just telling you exactly, how he feels. So there's no need to beat yourself up for this. And honestly, it's all about like creating that connection and not and there's like chemistry and all of that. So it may have nothing to do with you. It's just him, maybe where he's at in his life. Maybe it's just not the right time for him, whatever it may be, right? So don't beat yourself up for that. Okay. So, but it is important that your vibe is in the right place as well when you're sending these text messages. So you're not trying to control this. There's no agenda behind it. That you're really just curious as to see if is this guy interested, right? So you're being authentic, and you're not trying to manipulate him or control the situation, right? You're just basically dropping your hanky and just seeing if he steps up, being an invitation to him, to see if he actually steps up, and if he actually wants to pursue this, right? Just letting him know, hey, I'm interested, right? So that is definitely like the vibe that you want to have when you send these text messages, because trying to control this or trying to manipulate the dating process is just not going to work for you. Okay, so come with no agenda, just seeing, observing, seeing what he does, right? And yeah, so if you want to download the 9 text messages, there's 9 of them. Download them below, and I'd love to know, like, what experience you have with them. How does he respond? I'm really, really curious. I've had a really great success with my clients sending these text messages, and try it out. Let me know, and we'll talk soon. Okay, till the next one. Bye, Hannah.